Welcome to Bible Characters. Today we're talking about Prince Absalom with your host, Tori Smalls. Check out more of my videos. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Who is Prince Absalom? Or shall I say, King Absalom? Absalom was the third son of King David. His mother was a princess, later to become queen, named Maha. Unlike King David, Absalom was born into royalty. He was handsome and charming, so much so that he won the hearts of Israel. In the Bible, in 2 Samuel chapter 13, we get to understand who Absalom really is, showing all his character traits and why Israel fell in love with him. Absalom had a beautiful sister named Princess Tamar. One day, King David asked his daughter, Princess Tamar, to go help her sick, ill half-brother Ammon by feeding him. What David didn't know is that Ammon had a secret. Ammon was not sick at all. This was a strategic plan to see his sister Tamar privately. You see, Ammon was infatuated with his sister, so much that he considered it love. Wearing her virgin apparel, as is custom for virgin princesses, she bakes cakes for Ammon and then goes to feed him. Ammon then forces her to lay with him. Afterwards, in his disgust, he kicks out Tamar and bolts his doors. Mortified, Tamar puts ashes on her face and acknowledges that her innocence had been taken from her brother, the one whom she's supposed to trust. With nowhere to go, she goes to Absalom, her true blood brother, of the same parents. Absalom, enraged, holds his vengeance to see if justice would be served from his father, King David. 2 years passed. With silence and anger, Absalom decides to hold a feast for all the king's sons. Ammon began to drink to make his heart merry. Absalom then speaks to his father, King David. Allow my brother Ammon to come with me to the sheep shearer. David, being hesitant, but allowed it. Once they left, the wrath of Absalom emerged. He told his servants to kill Ammon. King David heard what happened with his sons, but it was too late to speak to Absalom because he fled to his mother's father, Talmai, king of Geshur. Some may say Absalom was honorable, and others may have thought vengeance is of the Lord. Either way you put it, everyone in the family heart was shattered. To mend some of the broken pieces, David, cousin and commander of his army, Joab, devised a plan to allow Absalom to come back home to Jerusalem. David allowed it with instructions not to see Absalom's face. Was it because he was saddened by Ammon's death? Or was it because he couldn't bear the pain of guilt of sending his daughter to Ammon that treacherous day? Or maybe the burden of being the king to serve justice, and meanwhile he could not serve justice to his own family. Realizing life is not in your hands, but in God's hand. As Absalom returns to Jerusalem, he sees men arguing. He calls out to the men, "Is there anyone not to judge the matters of good and right?" That day, Absalom told all the people to come to him with any arguments, and he would serve justice for all. He stole the hearts of all the people and became King of Judgment, King of Israel, by the people, leaving King David to flee and abandon his duties as king. King Absalom's hatred of injustice spiraled into a new dimension of hatred of his father. Absalom took counsel to lay with his father's 10 concubines in the sight of all of Israel. Did not Absalom think about how his sister was violated, or the pain that he was causing his father and the people of Israel as a kingdom? This caused the separation of Israel and Judah, which goes to show hurt people, an ongoing cycle which needs healing. King David receives information to stop Absalom's reign. King David sends his army to his son with instructions to be kind to his son and not to harm him. David, the king of the tribe called Judah, versus Absalom, the tribe of Israel, battling in the wood of Ephraim. Joab, David's cousin and commander, would send 3 fatal darts into the heart, killing the king of Israel, Absalom. If you are a victim or know someone who is a victim of sexual assault or domestic violence, call the national hotline number on the screen. Help is available. It's time to end this vicious cycle of sexual assault and domestic violence and start healing. If you are a survivor and would like to receive help on finding therapy, the national hotline can help as well. Thank you for watching this video.